Hey guys, on Today Grow Gather Garnish, we're going to be modifying the chicken run for the new spring chicks and cleaning out their current situation. I think we're through with the cold weather for the year, and yeah, they need a place to grow. So come along for the adventure. So a couple of critiques, other than obviously the siding has fallen off the door, is that Cherry didn't want to come out here and have to walk into the chicken yard to get the eggs. So we're going to move everything so that we no longer have to do there. We can access both this door and the chicken coop where we keep our eggs, have our nesting boxes built in there without having to go into the yard. So we have to obviously clean this up. We got some trash in here and redo the fence. So what I'm doing is this whole side of the chicken yard will be fenced off separate from the other side, but obviously I don't want predators or even the chickens getting underneath the coop, because then they could just run from side to side and get out into the neighbor's yard. So that's where I'm going to take this galvanized hardware cloth and run it all around the perimeter to keep both things in and out. So here's the new run. We actually ran out a little bit on the fencing. But so here's the gate. So all I have to do is simply pick that up. I can step to the side, put it back whenever I need it, And we still have plenty of room to walk through, lift this little hatch up, which right now is storage because nobody's using the actual coop to lay in. But there's three boxes in there. And then they have this nice cover of this holly tree from predators, and a little bit of greens and things to run through. Then I'm going to build them a plank that'll come out into this yard. That hardware cloth will keep them from going underneath the coop. And this stake is actually going to be run all the way over to that stake over there with fencing. That way I can fence off this side of the run and they can enjoy it. And when they're starting to impact it a little bit too much, I can remove this, take it over to this one, and block off that side so it can have a little bit of a rest. And then they can come over onto this side of the coop. And again, I have hardware cloth so that they can't get under, predators can't get in. And I've never shown this to you guys specifically, but here's our compost pit. So everything from loose chick shavings to predominantly the rabbits' straw and manure gets tossed in there. So what I'll end up doing is tossing that in there, let it set, planning on seeding some barley in this area, and I'll use that as a little bit of cover from birds and other insulative things, just so that it doesn't turn into a big dust bowl. And here's a look at it from the other side. So you got the coop, you can walk in this area, and once again reach in, get our eggs. Meanwhile, we'll be rotating the other chickens through the rest of this backyard. As you can tell, they are way overcrowded in here. So we had to put them back in here for two reasons. One was because of how cold it was going to get, and we didn't want the cold snap to kill them because they don't quite have feathers completely on. The other reason being is we had the hen with the leaky gleat, I believe is what it's called. She seems to be doing better. She's back up, moving around, seems to be her normal self. So in the next couple of days, we're probably going to go ahead, put her back with the other hens, sanitize the coop where she's at, and put the chicks in.